mind is that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
no,
fuck?
I'll be relying on him.
Because when I asked you the other day, you said you don't need nothing. That's why
Yeah, no,
I don't
what,
know.
and my thing is like, I hate to rely on people.
Yeah.
I do. And
Yeah.
it's because you don't want to interfere with nobody's life.
Burden them.
Nobody's, you know what I mean? Their routine, their whatever they do, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? And it's like, and you know it's stupid. You know it is. Like, you know that thought is stupid. Like, how stupid is that? You know what I mean? But that's just, some of us are just like that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And the thing is I find out that more people are like that than not.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and so then.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the podcast, Savage Over Average, one where we talk about being a savage and ditching the average mindset. We go over our history, our experiences, and talk about what we think a savage is. Thank you guys for joining us. We really appreciate it. If you can, give us a fucking like, subscribe, and can't wait to get into it. We want to thank you guys. Thank you, everybody, for the comments, the shares, everything. We're almost at 500,000 views for the YouTube channel. But yeah, as you guys can see, we got Sunshine right here, and we got Lupe. A lot of people are asking about you, dog.
His best friend. Yep, right here.
I mean, I don't know about
Shut
that, but
the
yeah.
fuck up.
What?
Like, shut the fuck up. Yeah.
But yeah, guys, so we're gonna hop into it. Yeah, we're gonna hop into see what he's been in, how he's been, what's been up with him, what's going on, what's new with the business, what's new with your baby. And we're gonna talk about my mom. She got some new things coming up too, right? Surgery tomorrow. So we're gonna get into that too. So what's up with you, dog? How you been?
I'm good. Busy, but good.
Like, because of the business?
Yeah.
I
A lot of
figured.
stuff going on.
How many cars?
Like, have I gone through?
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
Since the last time I saw you? What,
Was it
3?
like a month maybe?
Like 3?
Month,
It's just,
right?
yeah, about a month. Yeah, it's just a lot of back and forth stuff going on.
Uh-huh.
But good though. I mean, busy. I like it.
Is
Good
it
stress.
is it what you expected, or is it not as well? Like, is it not as stressful, not as busy as you expected, or how is it compared to your expectations?
I knew it was gonna be different, so I knew that coming in, it's not gonna be like, quick,
A walk in the
yeah,
park.
walk in the park. So I kind of expected. It wasn't like a surprise. I'm not like, oh my
Okay.
god. So yeah, it's just a lot more tedious because, like I said, it's just a little bit more paperwork and stuff like that, and a lot of back and forth, and so
People that don't want to buy cars just messaging.
yeah, yeah. And like I said, it's just a little bit different, but luckily we've been here, here and there moving stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm not complaining. It's a struggle that I think everybody has to go through, and it's a learning process. So it's like I said, it's good stress, I guess.
Yeah.
I like it. I don't mind. I was telling Angie the other day, I was like, yeah, is it weird that I actually like this type of stress I'm getting, But she said, yeah, because it's something you like to do, so that's why it's okay.
Yeah.
You're okay going through it.
You're okay with it,
yeah.
You're liking the reward,
because it's something you like.
Yeah.
and you're willingly putting yourself through that stress.
Yeah, so I was like, I like it. I mean, I like that it's busy. Like I said, it's just a little bit of a time constraint. Like, but
Like your weekends, you still have your weekends or not?
yeah, I'm still doing the weekends, but I feel like we obviously have a personal life still too. So like attending to that is a little like harder, I guess.
Challenging.
Challenging, trying to make time for everything. Going to the gym still, trying to do everything. Luckily for me, since I wake up early enough, it doesn't really take up into the day. It's just other stuff. Go to work still, like I'm still going to work and stuff like that. So, but I like it. It's good. Like I said, I can't complain. We're lucky to or blessed to be able to go through that.
Have the opportunity.
Yeah, have the opportunity to
do
go
it.
through it. So I'm not complaining. So
Now, is that something you do? Like, you do everything, or does Angie help you with it, or you guys do it together? Or?
it's I want to say it's like a family type of thing. My brother, Angie, like.
Oh, everybody, a little bit.
I thought her she's in
everybody
charge. I
pitched
thought her
in.
she's in charge of marketing, and like all that stuff.
Yeah, that's
she
good.
yeah she had us she got us some shirts made the other day, and they came in, so we've got like shirts for the company, shirts and stuff like that, and then she designed some business cards that we're gonna start handing out when we for the cars and stuff like that. So little stuff like that. Like I said, she's helping out, and then my brother, and then yeah, my other brother too, since he's going to school, and mostly whenever he has free time, I'll be like, hey, I'll go pick this up with you, or do you need me to pick anything up, or stuff like that. So that's helpful. That's always helpful,
Yeah.
So I can't say it's a solo venture because I do have help. Like
Yeah,
a
that's
team,
good.
I guess.
Lighten the load a little bit.
Yeah, some people would say don't go into, I guess, what is it, business with your family. but I'm just like, there's nobody else I would rather go into business with than my family, you know. So
Yeah, but I don't think I think like yeah, people do say that, but I don't think that may fit like with everybody.
yeah, no,
Everybody's
yeah.
different. There are those people who can go into business with family and they're perfectly fine.
I think it's just how your family naturally is, you know.
Yeah.
And then when you if there it's already like, you know, how do you say it? Hostile environment, and then you add on money and stuff like that,
Yeah.
it does get more hostile. And decision making comes into play and all that stuff. So like
Yeah.
someone else wants to be in charge or somebody else wants to be in charge. So that when that's
Or they got different goals, different visions for
yeah.
it.
So when that's already there, it does become, I guess, it amplifies it, especially
Yeah.
when there's money involved because everybody wants a cut. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Or everybody, like I said, they have their own
Or they're
vision.
not getting enough cut. all of a
Yeah, or
sudden.
or like so like I said,
Yeah.
but
Or people want to grow it at a different pace.
yeah,
Some people, let's buy this, let's buy these cars, let's buy more cars, let's buy this machine to clean the cars better. And you're like, hold up, we don't have that much money yet.
yeah,
Like little by little with time.
Yeah.
And somebody's like, no, let's do it now. Like, what are we waiting for?
yeah. But like I said, so far, like I said, we're all pretty much on the same page, on the same thing. We're all kind of agree on what we're doing, and if not, then we hear each other out on what to do or what we
What
should
works
do.
better?
Yeah, or what we shouldn't or shouldn't do, or stuff like that. So like I said, it's
Well, at the end of the day, you're the CEO too.
yeah,
Because your
but
name's on the.
yeah, but it's always good to be able to have
Yeah.
your team's
Different
opinion because
feedback.
obviously we guys were like, oh yeah, we value your opinion, and then you give your opinion, it's like, yeah, we don't care, so
Yeah.
I don't want to be like that either. So that's why I
Yeah.
said it's with them, it's like, all right, cool, let's sometimes what you think is the best isn't always the best, but so you're so locked in your head that you're like,
Yeah.
it's I know
Yeah.
best.
You see it one way sometimes.
Yeah, and then you don't see the other ways, the other avenues you
you're
could
like,
take.
oh well, yeah, that may work.
Yeah, so like I said, so that's like earlier I had something else going on, and I was like, you know what, I know who I'm gonna call. So then I picked up the phone, called, and I was like, what'd you do? Oh, we should do this. I didn't even think about that. All right, cool, let's do that. So,
Yeah.
but yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
And what about Victoria? Anything new with her?
There's always something new. She's
Like,
baby.
what's up? How
Is
many
she
months is
walking
she?
yet or no?
No, she's not walking, but
She crawling?
she's standing up,
On her
trying to
own?
stand up. Yeah.
Building up her balance,
Yeah. So,
her courage.
yeah. So she'll be 11 months at the end of the month.
Almost a year
Yeah.
already.
What
Yeah.
the fuck?
Seems
Yeah.
like you just had her.
Damn, bro.
Yeah.
I was gonna say like 8 months.
Yeah. No. So
That's
she,
fucking crazy.
yeah. So she's good. Growing, like I said, it's always something new. So it's like,
Yeah.
She's always
Is
doing
she
something new.
mumbling stuff now or trying to talk and stuff?
she's been doing that. She's
Aw.
or like if she doesn't wants attention, she'll say, I think she's saying dad, but Angie says that it sounds like it, but she doesn't really know how to correlate it. Like
You're
she's
like,
just
no, she's saying it.
I'm like, she's saying dad.
Damn it.
But she'll be like dad, or like she'll say dad,
Yeah.
stuff like that. So I'm like, cool. So and she'll try to get your attention, and she's trying everybody who she can get away with stuff with and stuff like
Who
that.
gives her the attention?
Yeah. Or like if we're not giving her attention, she'll start like crying till we look at her and say, all right, come on. So that's cool. They say she's good, growing.
That's good.
So-
That's crazy.
Yeah.
A whole year.
Yeah, it's went by fast,
Shit.
actually.
That is crazy.
It seems like you guys just had her.
Yeah,
That's crazy,
time flies.
right? That's true.
And then you yourself, you got the big day tomorrow.
Finally.
What is it?
For my surgery on my foot, finally.
How you feel about it?
I'm excited and nervous at the same time. I think that's just normal. You know what I mean? So,
And for the people who don't know, why are you having a surgery on your foot?
because I messed it up.
How?
Doing a 5K and then banging it all kinds of times afterwards.
But it was already messed up before, I feel like, too. It wasn't like, because you kind of said it like, I messed up doing the 5K when.
Yeah.
That's
well,
like the
I think that's
iceberg
kind
that-
of what, put the cherry on the cake was
Yeah.
the 5K.
Is that
Yeah. Because I had hit it before.
that's not the one we did, right? You're talking about. Or,
The one in San Bernardino for the fatherless.
Oh,
he didn't
okay.
do
Yeah.
that.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
think he did
Yeah,
that.
that's
He
the one
didn't
we
do
did
that
in
one.
San Bernardino for the fatherless.
Oh, the first one. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Because before that, you'd come home every day complaining about your
yeah,
foot
that
every
it
single
hurt.
day.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't blame it on 5K.
Yeah.
Like
no,
that's
the
what.
5K didn't help any.
Yeah.
Like I shouldn't, you know what? I should have knew my limit. But it is what
So
it
what is
is.
the surgery?
Huh?
What is it? Like, is there a name for it, or what is the procedure, or what is
No,
it?
they're just gonna go in and because I tore ligaments and they try to repair them, like with rest and shots.
Mm-hmm.
But that didn't. The shots only just did so much, and then now they just weren't doing nothing no more. And so it wasn't repairing it enough. So then the only other option he said was surgery. I was like, well, that is what it is then. You know what I mean? If I've already tried what did you recommended before and it's not working, then yeah, then I guess I have to do surgery now. So, but because I've done that and continue to work on it all this time, and like, well, anybody who knows or doesn't know me, like, I'm on my feet 8 hours a day,
Yeah.
so that did not help my situation. My continue to work and be on it did not help at all. So now that I have to have this surgery, now I'll be out of work for like 4 months.
Shoot.
Yeah.
And
So
then
if
you
you need a
said,
secretary, let me know.
I definitely. Okay, I
Right?
got
I
you.
could do marketing online from my home in my bed.
and you said they're putting a metal plate in there.
Yeah, they're putting basically a metal plate on the like this. This is your foot, like your big toe, of course. So the plate's going from here like that to the bottom. So like more than half my foot.
So like an L type thing, like.
No, it's like the whole thing. I guess like an L.
Uh huh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And it's just they're gonna plate it, and then put bolts and screws and remove bone cartilage. They're gonna remove cartilage. They gotta remove it. They said, and then they're gonna put the plate with bolts and screws in. And he said after that I won't be able to ever bend my toes again.
Oh shoot.
So, but I'm fine with that. That does not bother me because I'm like, well, I'll still be able to wear sandals. He said, like if I ever wanted to wear sandals, but I'm like, I'm not in a pageant show, American pageant show, or beauty pageant or nothing, so I'm good. And I'm like, as long as like I asked him, like I'll be able at some point to return back to the gym, to do another 5K if I wanted to, like be able to walk around and do stuff, like be able to go back to how I was. And he said, oh yeah, you just won't be able to bend your toes.
Oh, okay.
So, and that actually didn't phase me none, that part. So the surgery is about an hour and a half.
Okay. Are they putting you like under,
Knocking me
or
out.
they are gonna put you under? Okay.
Yeah, they'll be knocking me out.
But
and
that
then
part doesn't really get you nervous, right?
the knocking out part?
Because you
No, I think because I've
been
just done
under
it
so
so
many
many times that,
Mm.
yeah, because I've had so many other surgeries and done it so many times that that part doesn't really phase me. I think the part that that I think about more is like the part, like, I'm just hoping like when they go in, is it going to be like, are they going to run into unexpected news or something like, oh shit, okay, now we got to, detour because now we see this or now we see that. We didn't see this before. This is worse than what we thought or whatever. So I'm just hoping that doesn't happen. You know what I mean? Just
Yeah.
hoping the whole surgery part itself goes, smooth.
Yeah.
As smooth as it could go anyways.
Yeah. So like, did they put you like on like a diet or something, or tell you, hey, you need to do this, or prior to the surgery, don't like eat or anything, or how did they
Well,
or
I
how did you
can't eat
prep for
after
it?
midnight, eat or drink anything after midnight.
Okay.
And then when I talked to the surgeon this morning, I just told him, because I take high blood pressure medication, so I told him, well, how does that work? Am I supposed to take it in the morning or not take it? Because I take it every morning. And he's like, oh yeah, take it, but just take a sip of water, enough to swallow your pills, and that's it.
Okay.
Like, don't take more than that.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay. And he's like, other than that, that's it. Not even gum, not even a mint, nothing you can have.
Okay. So yeah, there is like some type
Yeah.
of protocol or procedure you got to do before the day. Okay.
So then I'm like, okay. So we'll see how everything goes. You know what I mean? I gotta just trust the process.
Are you stressed?
what about mentally? How have you been prepared? Been preparing? Have you or?
Yeah, well, like I've been preparing because the appointment was set, since October last year is when the appointment got set for. And so I've just been kind of like financially trying to get ready, trying to like little by little work off on paying certain bills. You know what I mean? Just so that would lighten my load on my stress. Like, okay, well, I got this paid off, let's work on paying this off now. And so, which I've done really good. I've done really good on paying off some stuff. Unfortunately, my goal was to pay everything off, and that didn't happen.
Yeah.
But, so I don't know.
So how
We'll
are you
see.
gonna do it with work?
Well, as far as work goes, I just have to
Like, are you not gonna be getting a check, or are you gonna be
I'll
they're gonna let you go, or
well,
what's the whole?
it's pending as far as that goes because of some other technicalities. Worst case scenario, I'll end up with 50% of my check is the worst case. Best case scenario, I'll end up with 75% of my check.
Okay.
So worst case scenario, 50% is like, well, I'm trying to prepare myself for the 50%.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Worst case scenario. So I just figure worst case scenario, unfortunately, my roof over my head, my car. You know, those come first before any other bills that I have.
Yeah.
You know, those come first. As much as I was trying to work on, you know, other things, it just that has a priority. And then of course, if there's something left where I can still keep up these other stuff, then cool. But if there's not, then that's not my priority right now or at that moment. You know what I mean? I'll just
Yeah.
have to deal with it after when I get back on my feet. So yeah, it's stressful because I thought I didn't find that out until what, like a week ago, I think, the technicality on it.
Oh, so recent.
Yeah.
They didn't give you
So
time to like prepare.
yeah. So I'm thinking, like, I'm gonna get 75% of my check. Like, I'll be good. You know what I mean? I could do that. I could make that happen. I'll still be okay. And then I found out, I think it was about a week ago, that
might not go
that
that way.
other part may not happen. And so then I'm like, shoot, like, damn, I didn't prepare for the 50%. You know,
Yeah.
I didn't. So then I'm just like, well, I'll just have to cross that bridge when I get there and just
And
do what I can do.
you said you're gonna be out for 4 months, right? So in those, you have to be like in bed rest that whole time, or there was no way for you to maybe come back to work like what is it, light duty?
No, I can't do light duty.
Oh, you can't do nothing.
Because
He
it
took
has
me
to
off.
happen at work for you to be light duty,
Yeah,
right?
Oh,
in order
okay,
for
okay.
work to accommodate you, it has to be a
Okay.
work-related injury.
Okay.
And so, but no, I'll only be bedridden for 2 weeks.
For 2 weeks. Okay.
2 weeks bedridden. The only time I need to get up is to go to the restroom,
Okay. Ooh,
according
that's
to
gonna
the
be tough.
doctor. So that's going to be a struggle.
Yeah,
struggle. So I'm just like, oh my God, tie me to the bed.
especially the way you're set up.
Right. But then I just keep thinking to myself, like, I could just keep telling myself, just remind myself, like, if you want to heal good, you want to heal properly.
Well, because the doctor emphasized how important those 2 weeks
Yeah.
are, right? He told you something about,
Yeah.
like, you could damage it forever if you end up doing stuff you're not supposed to. Basically trying to walk on it.
Yeah.
If you walk on it, you could do damage that's forever, permanent
Because
damage.
he did say,
Yeah.
like, the one thing I emphasize to all my patients, he goes, and I can't emphasize it enough, and you don't know how many patients don't take me seriously. And he goes, so I'm going to emphasize with you too. He goes, like, 2 weeks, you need to completely be you need to be bedridden. I don't know how much I can express that enough. He's like, the only time you need to be getting up is to go to the restroom. That's it. And then I try to crack a joke because he's like a real square doctor, like real serious.
Square, okay.
So then I'm like, okay, well, you see this, doctor? I'm a thick, big girl with curves. Like, how's that supposed to work?
Yeah.
Like, no, I got to take a shower, a bath, I got to wash up or something.
Yeah.
And then he's like, and then he just stayed serious. He didn't find it funny. And he was just like I expressed, the only time you need to be getting up is to go to the restroom.
Yeah.
You'll be fine. And I'm like, and then he did say you can do washcloth.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? A bird bath, basically.
Yeah.
Or wipies or whatever, but
It's quick,
that's
nothing
it.
crazy.
Yeah, nothing,
Oh,
no getting in the
standing
shower.
in there, yeah.
And so then, and he said what happens is a lot of people underestimate it and they think, oh, I could walk around my house. Like, I know my house. I could walk around. Next thing you know, they bang it, they hit it. You drop something on it. Somebody drops something on it. You run into something. He goes, and before you know it, like, it's not even done healing. And you just put yourself in a worse situation.
Stub your toe on the bed.
And he goes, then you put yourself in a worse situation when it's not done being healed.
Yeah.
And he said he even had this patient who was in a car accident. He goes, tell me why she was in the car when she was supposed to be bedridden for 2 weeks.
Oh.
He goes, but she got in the car.
Yeah.
She wasn't driving. She thought it was fine. And they ended up in a car accident. And he said ended up making her situation worse. And I was like, oh, shit. Like, I'm not trying to do that either. You know what I mean? Like, in May, it'll be a year since I've been trying to work on this.
Yeah, yeah.
And just dealing with the pain and trying different things or whatever, you know what I mean? And so it's been a long time just dealing with the pain, and I'm just over the pain. I'm over it.
So you're basically ready for the
Yeah,
surgery.
I'm ready for, like, as far as that goes, like, I know I'm going to be, according to what the doctor said, like, it's extreme pain. I know I'm going to be in pain after, but, like, to me, like,
The
well, that's what
light
I'm
at the
telling
end of the
myself
tunnel.
now. Who knows tomorrow morning? You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'll have a whole different mindset maybe.
Yeah.
But I'm telling myself, like, that's a different pain. That's more of a healing towards a better. You know what I mean?
It's like a pain you have to go through to
yeah,
get
to
better.
get to better. Where this, I'm just having pain just to have pain.
Yeah,
And there's no better out of it.
yeah.
It's like agonizing. Just
Yeah,
torture.
it's just torturing myself. So then I'm just like, so I just keep telling myself, like, I know I'm going to be in pain. I'm probably going to be uncomfortable. But at least in the end, it's going to be for, better. It's
So,
going to be
yeah.
a better outcome.
So in that 2 weeks, that means you're gonna have to be relying on pretty much on Robert.
Well,
Right.
I was gonna ask you, who are you relying on?
Yeah. Well, that's where I'll be for the 2 weeks.
No, well, I'm asking. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know where her
I'll
mind
be,
is at.
Yeah.
yeah,
The
no,
fuck?
I'll be relying on him.
Because when I asked you the other day, you said you don't need nothing. That's why.
Yeah. No,
I don't
what
know.
and my thing is like I hate to rely on people.
Yeah.
I do. And
Yeah.
it's because you don't want to interfere with nobody's life.
Burden them.
Nobody's, you know what I mean? Their routine, their whatever they do. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And it's like, and you know it's stupid. You know it is. Like you know that thought is stupid. Like how stupid is that? You know what I mean? But that's just some of us are just like that. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And the thing is I find out that more people are like that than not.
Mhm.
You know. And so then to me, in my mind, I was like, I went and got me a case of water, Diet Gatorades, a case of Diet Gatorades, case of water. I went and got me a thing of, what do you call those things? The small oranges, the
The
cuties. I went and got me a bag of cuties. I went and got me a box of, what do you call it? Protein bars. A box of protein bars. And then the single applesauces.
Okay. Yeah.
Because I go, if I get the single applesauces, I don't have to refrigerate them. You know what I mean? Because you buy it when you go to the market, they're not in the
They're not
refrigerator,
fridge, yeah.
they're on the shelf. So in my mind, my thing, and you know, and maybe it is unrealistic, but in my mind, I'm like, okay, I can put all this stuff on the side of my bed.
Why did I have a feeling? I knew you were gonna say that. I fucking knew you were about to say that.
In my mind, I could put this on the side of my bed.
Yeah.
And water bottle, I could just grab. Gatorade, I could just grab. You know what I mean? The cuties right there, I could just grab. Like, because in my mind, the way I'm thinking, because they're gonna have me on Norcos for 2 weeks. Norcos are strong. And so in my mind, I'm thinking like, I'm going to be in and out of it. So I'm probably not going to be hungry. But I need to put something in my stomach. I figure those are the healthy snacks.
Alternatives and
Yeah, healthy things I could be picking versus anything else, a bag of chips or something.
yeah.
And I figure those would be like a go-to just to put something in my stomach because I need to put something because I'm taking these pills.
Yeah.
And so, but in my mind, I'm just thinking I'm going to be in and out of it. In and out of it for the first 2 weeks. Yeah.
Okay.
For the first 2 weeks.
But like you said, those first 2 weeks are going to be the ones that like
They're crucial.
They're crucial.
Yeah.
So that means that, like I said, you're going to have to like basically rely on him and ask for help. And
Yeah.
Well, the thing is though too, I don't know about the whole bird bath thing, because
Well, he ain't bird bathing nobody.
that's what I'm saying.
No.
Or walking
But
to the
then, see,
restroom, like I could only take you there, but
Yeah.
there's certain stuff
you can't
that,
go in there. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, no. And that's the thing is like, so to me, like, I've even talked to Priscilla, and Priscilla was even like, well, Mom, like, because I even told her, even if I bird bath every other day.
yeah.
You know what I mean? I told Priscilla if I bird bath every other day or wipey every other day, I told Priscilla if you could stop by and you could help me with it. Whether it be in the morning after you take the kids to school or whether it be a couple hours before you go to work.
Yeah.
Like, that doesn't matter. The time doesn't matter, but just if you can make time whenever you're doing something. I mean, when you're not doing nothing. And so she's like, yeah, but I just can't set a time, Mom. But no, I will do it every other day and I'll be there so I can do it. And I'm like, okay. I was like, yeah, that way you can do it because your brother can't help me with that.
Yeah.
Like, he can't do none of that for me. So she's like, no, yeah. And I'm like, okay. So I was like, okay. And then she's like, well, yeah. And if I stop by when I go, like if you want something from the fridge or whatever, because I bought stuff to make sandwiches too. So then she's like, well, if you need me to put a sandwich together, just let me know. And even if you don't eat it right there, at least it's made and it's on the plate right there. Then you just eat it whenever you want.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It'll already be there. So then I'm like, okay. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's going to be very challenging the first 2 weeks.
Especially because you're going to have to
Because
rely on
I'm
people.
going to have to, yeah. I might have to, you know.
What would you say to somebody else, taking your feelings or emotions, looking at it on paper, right? To somebody else that had the same thing, that I'm stockpiling a bunch of stuff on my bed because I don't want to rely on anybody.
Yeah, no, that's
Like
what
logically,
I said.
what would you tell that person? Is what I'm saying.
No, it's dumb. It's like, what do you mean? You're not a burden to nobody. Like, what are you talking about? Nah, if you need me, like, I'm here. Girl, call me. Like, if it was one of my friends.
Yeah.
Like, girl, what do you mean? Like, nah, like, I could take you water. Like, you can call me. I could call you after work. Or if I work, like, I could stop by after work. I can go on my lunch. Like, it's not a big deal. You know what I mean? It's not a big deal. But that is how it would be. But then even, like, the friends that I have talked to about this, like, about me being like this.
Yeah.
And they said, though they did admit too, but you know what? Like, honestly, I'd be the same way.
Yeah, I
They
think
did tell me, like, honestly, I'm not gonna sit here and lie. Like, I probably would be the same way, like you.
that's that's people's pride.
No,
That's a lot of
yeah,
people's
Oh
pride.
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah,
And the
definitely.
way I see it, like I get you because I feel the same way. But the way I see it is, you're like I said, blessed enough to have people
Oh
that
yeah,
are
yeah,
willing to, like I said, like I said, put aside what they're doing and help you, so
yeah,
you can get better.
yeah,
So just you gotta stop thinking of yourself as a burden because they don't see you as a burden.
yeah,
Clearly, they want you to get better. Clearly,
yeah,
they see you as a vital part of their life.
yeah,
So you
yeah,
have to see it that way. Like, okay, you know what? I feel like I'm a burden, but I'm not. Because if
yeah,
you were a burden, pretty sure they wouldn't be offering to help.
yeah,
Because
yeah,
you know the people that there's people out there that I'm not gonna help you.
yeah. They don't
Like I
even
said,
mention it.
so like I said, you're lucky
They're
enough.
like,
Like I
oh
said,
dang, well, wish you luck.
yeah, pretty much like see you in 3 weeks.
Yeah,
Yeah. So like I say, but you're like I said, you have people to rely on,
yeah,
which is good. Some people don't have those people, or they don't know like yeah, they don't have those people. So
yeah.
you shouldn't feel that way.
Well,
And
and so my goal is to like do that, and I know I'm gonna have to at some point be. I'm gonna be have to swallow my pride. You know what I mean? I know that. I know.
yeah,
You know what? As much as it to me, it sounds so simple in my head. I'm gonna be on drugs. I'm gonna be medicated. I'm gonna be out of it. This is to me in my mind. It just sounds all. You know what I mean? This is gonna work. This is gonna work, and it may not work. It probably won't work. You know what I mean? For the whole 2 weeks, and
Do you
and
think you'll
that's
try to do something on your own?
no, 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 no. No, I don't think I will because I remember when I had to do my surgery, when I had the cancer in my uterus, and I got up and I started vacuuming, I started sweeping, and then my whole incision ended up opening.
shoot,
And when I went back to the doctor, they had to restaple me and stitch me, and that was rough because the recovery was longer,
yeah,
and that sucked. That sucked big time. And the doctor said, "This is because you didn't listen," and I'm just like, I was moving slow, like I wasn't even moving fast. Like I took my time, I took breaks. He's like, no, you were not supposed to do nothing.
yeah,
And I was just like, shit, but it's just one of those where you went and kicked yourself in the ass because you knew better.
yeah, or you thought you knew better.
Yeah, you thought you
Hmm.
knew better. You know what I mean? You're like, okay. So like being like reminding myself of that experience. I'm just like, no, like I'm not gonna get up on my own and do stuff on my own. I'm not even the way I'm set up, I'll end up falling again or doing something, run into something again,
Yeah,
the way I'm set up. So I'm just like, I'd be home by myself and hurt myself.
yeah, yeah,
You know
no,
what I mean?
yeah,
So, but like even at that, like I figure like, okay, even, before he leaves to work, you know what I mean? Of course, when he leaves to work, I know him. He'll go in there and check you, like, you good, you need anything. You know what I mean? And that's when I have to, can you make me a sandwich and just leave it right here? Like, I don't want it now, but maybe I want it later. You know what I mean?
yeah,
And stuff like that, simple things, just, simple, because I don't even think I'm going to honestly have an appetite. And the thing is too, I'm trying to watch what I intake because I'm not going to be able to be active.
yeah.
So I'm going to put on more weight. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And it's like, I'm not trying to do that either.
yeah.
I'm not trying to put on more weight on top of everything else.
Well, you're gonna be basically sitting bored, so bored eating, stress eating, So I mean,
Yeah.
I get it.
Eating
It's
So,
gonna
your,
be,
but
it's,
eating
this
your
tough.
is,
Yeah,
emotions and
but
shit.
yeah,
my goal too is that being down these 4 months, of course, once I'm out of it, you know what I mean? And once the doctor's like, okay, when I go for my second week checkup and he's like, okay, you can start little by little moving around or
yeah.
doing this or doing that. And he gives me kind of a green light or yellow light.
Yellow. I was gonna say your ass is gonna go like
I know.
full 100. Oh yeah, you jump straight. Yep. No,
Right?
yellow.
My goal is to start working on the book again.
Hmm.
Get back to working on my book again. That's I'm gonna be off for 4 months.
You're gonna have a lot
So
of
to
downtime.
do
Yeah.
something productive with that for
Yeah.
months.
Also have something come out of it.
Yeah.
Learn a trade or something, or
And
a
even
new
if,
skill.
of course, a book takes time. So even if I don't finish it, but so I have like something accomplished on
Yeah.
it, though, even if it's 1 chapter, 2 chapters, or 3 chapters, you know what I
Mhm.
mean? But I'm like, damn, like, okay, you know what I mean? There's progress here. Like, okay, we got this,
Yeah.
and just kind of focus in on that because I'm not going to have nothing to do.
There's always something to do.
Yeah.
There's always something to do. No, I mean, I can see you having, like I said, a first tough 2 weeks because I know how you are, and you're
Yeah.
always like on the go. I can also see you like getting like pissed off because you can't do anything.
Yeah.
So I
yeah.
mean,
Yeah.
you'll
It's
be
just
all
the
right.
whole
You're
thing
gonna
is
be
just
okay.
stressful, overwhelming, but then I just try not to think too much into it.
Yeah. How do you feel?
What do you mean?
About the whole thing. About like
I'm
where
more
are you
worried.
at?
I'm worried about her hurting herself.
Mhm.
That's what I'm worried about.
Are you worried about like the surgery, like when it takes place?
Nah,
'Cause
I
I know
don't
I'd be
think.
fucking stressing
I
out.
don't think so because
He's
I
all
mean,
stressed now.
Shit,
I
I'm
mean
over stressed for her.
that's out of your control.
Yeah.
So the
Yeah.
doctors are professionals. They're
Yeah.
you know what I mean. They're
Mm-hmm.
professional doctors. They've done it before.
Yeah.
So if they do go in there and they find something worse, I mean, why stress over something that we can't control?
Hmm.
That's there already. Just do the best you could do with what is there. That's it.
Yeah.
The only thing she could control is staying off of it.
Mhm.
And even if she does her best to stay off of it, she has to go to the restroom. So there'll be something that could bump into it.
Yeah.
Like you never know. That's
Yeah.
the only thing I'm worried about.
Mhm.
You can
Yeah.
do your best, but there's always a chance
Well-
where something you drop something. Somebody hands her something, a Gatorade, and they drop it on her foot. Or I
Yeah.
don't know. I'm just saying anything could
Shit,
happen.
that shit happened to me. Right? Fucking, here, Sherry, boom.
Yeah,
Yeah.
anything could happen. Or
Well, that's what the doctor said.
Fucking
Like things like
Butterfingers,
that,
yeah.
like things you
Yeah.
didn't think could happen. Like
or she has her scooter and she's using her
And hit the
scooter
wall.
and turns and it bump. That's what I'm worried about. It's
Yeah.
some
Yeah.
shit like that. I feel like once the first month, 2 months, once they tell her like, okay, you're past the most critical part, you could like use a scooter to go around. I'll feel better
Hmm.
yeah,
because that's what like okay, like the hardest part is done.
yeah,
But even at that, why? Like I'm trying not to stress because like, what is that gonna do anybody any good?
Yeah.
yeah,
And that's the thing that a lot of people, like, she's stressing out. She's going through it. So, what the fuck? Why should I be stressed out? She's
Yeah.
supposed to be looking at us, people around her, for support,
yeah.
for strength.
Yeah.
So if I'm stressing out, if I'm fucking crying, if I'm curling up in a ball, if I don't know what to do, how the fuck is that gonna make her feel?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We cuddle together.
Hey, there you go.
We just play.
So
Hug it out. Hug it out.
that's
we hug
why
it out together.
that's why I try.
Yeah.
I try my best not to stress out.
Yeah.
You can
'Cause,
ask for a hug right now because you're down for surgery. So be like, hey, I need a hug right now.
maybe tomorrow. but
Right.
but it's like I feel like I try to be like a leader in my life,
Mhm.
and being that I can't pay the price to be stressed out about it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
that's just.
No. Yeah. Yeah.
And then I'm worried, like her asking for help. How's she gonna be asking for help? And I know she's gonna have to put her pride to the side. It's funny, well, not funny, but it's ironic
Yeah.
that she says I'm such a prideful person, and she's always saying this and that.
Yeah.
And now she's gonna have to put it to the side as well. And
Now
it's like-
now we're finding out where you got it from.
yeah.
Right?
And it's crazy because like the way the world is, bro, it's like it could be anybody for anything. Like you put your pride to the side and it humbles you.
Yeah.
It teaches you humility. You know what I mean? And it comes at a cost, and it fucking
Yeah.
sucks.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
But I'm worried about that. And then even after, even like a month or two after, I mean,
Yeah.
it's just and I know there's gonna be tension between her relationship and everybody. Because the sandwich is not going to be how she wants it. The drink is
Yeah.
not going to be the way she wants it. The house is not going
Yeah.
to be the way she wants it.
Yeah.
She's going to miss cooking for herself.
Yeah.
She's gonna miss going outside, having fresh air. If she's on her phone, she's gonna see other people's lives continuously going on while she's stuck in a room.
Yeah.
And I mean, maybe take her. You could open the window. You could go to the living room. I don't know what the protocol is gonna be able to be.
Yeah.
And what time. But she's basically gonna be in the house for a good
Yeah.
amount of time. And for most
Yeah.
people, that's gonna fuck with your mind. Like I said, on
Yeah.
top of that, social media. You're seeing other people's lives go on without you, and you're gonna feel like you're lost in limbo. Like, well, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And
Out of the loop.
yeah, everybody's like, this is going on. This birthday, this party,
Yeah.
these
Or
people.
like I could have been there. Like my cousin sent me an invitation to one of her grandkids' birthday parties for Saturday.
Okay.
And I was just like, oh, damn, girl, I can't go. Like, normally I would have went.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm just like, she's like, oh, no, it's okay. Like, don't worry. And then I was just like, well, I don't want her to think I wasn't going to go. You know, I did, like, no. And then that's when I told her, I was like, no, it's because I'm having surgery done on Thursday. And I'm like, so there's no way I can be there Saturday. She's like, oh, shit, I didn't know. And no. And then I just made a long story short. And,
Yeah.
And then she was just like, oh, no, like, don't worry about it. Just get better. You know, we'll have you in the prayers, get better. And then she's like, well, I'm far away, but if you need to call me and talk to me, like, you know, I'm here. And I'm like, oh, no, thanks, you know, but it like sucked, you know, and I was
Yeah.
just like, shit. I was like, oh, wow, well, this is just beginning of 4 months
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my
of
fear.
missing out on things.
And like her mental health,
Mental state, mental well-being.
yeah, exactly. Because she's a social butterfly.
Yeah.
She loves talking to people. She's trying to be positive,
Yeah.
and
She made a face.
I'm like,
I don't know who you like to
because
share.
it's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
She is.
Yeah.
And for people like that, it's gonna hit them even harder.
Yeah.
You know, when you're not having that sunshine, when you're not having people, hey, good morning,
Interaction.
how you doing? That chirpiness, and
Yeah.
nobody's asking how you're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When the people you expect to ask how you're doing, they're not.
Yeah.
And it's sometimes not even their fault. Just life happens.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So I'm worried more about that because you're not gonna go tell people. No, it's not normal for someone to go tell somebody, "Hey, I'm struggling.
Yeah.
I'm feeling down today because this and
I
this."
feel depressed.
Yeah.
Especially with your
Or, yeah.
family,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know. So
Yeah.
you're not gonna. And I know some people say like, no, just I don't want you to see me like this. Leave me alone. Um, if I'm recovering, I don't want nobody to see me. I don't need visitors. But I feel
Yeah.
like people in their core, it feels good to know somebody gives a shit about you when you're at your
Yeah.
lowest.
Yeah. Well, cause like even Sabrina, she was like,
That's what I'm talking about.
yeah, she
I call
texted
bullshit on what she said.
she texted me today, and she did tell me like, if you need anything, let me know. I'll stop by, or I can send it to you. And then I was just, and then she's like, cause I know you're probably not gonna be up for company. And I'm like, oh no, girl, I actually probably would be up for company. I mean, maybe not the first few days.
Yeah.
But I told her within those 2 weeks, like, yeah, girl, I'm gonna need like company, like come talk to me about something, take my mind off of it.
Yeah.
Brighten my day. I got a chair in my room
Tell me
already.
about some fucking something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
your drama at work
Everybody
or
tell me
something. I
about
don't
their
care.
everybody tell me about their drama.
Yeah, and then she just, I don't think she replied back to me actually.
Damn.
I think because she was at work, so I'm just like, so, but we'll see. You know what I mean? We'll see how it goes. You know, and then the third week is, well, that's when I won't be at the house no more. That's when I'll be with Kevin. So, and I already told him that'll be a big test for him on taking
That's
care
your
of
partner.
me.
I'm
Yeah.
saying because
I
not
was
everybody
about to
knows.
raise
yeah.
my hand and shit like, who
That's
the
my
fuck's
partner.
Kevin?
Not everybody knows. So
I
Who
that
the
know.
way
fuck's
people
Kevin,
you,
guys?
you
know.
must have not watched some of the
Who the fuck is
podcasts.
Kevin? But now I know. Okay. Oh, there's people out there, you know? Sorry.
You haven't met him?
I don't know. He looks familiar, maybe.
He looks
Yes,
familiar.
he's
You
met.
don't
Have
even
you
see
met
him.
Kevin?
You know what? Yes.
Oh, I don't
think so.
know.
Have
When?
I?
Where?
I
I
don't
don't
know.
remember, honestly.
I guess he didn't leave an impression.
Sorry, guys. It's off the market. Anyways,
Huh.
still available. Off the market.
You said me? I
Yeah.
didn't see.
Yeah,
Oh,
he said,
fucking this.
still
I was
available
looking
off the
this way.
market.
I thought I seen something. This fucking guy.
So, yeah, and I crack a joke, and I'm like, yeah, it's gonna be your big test. Find out if you can handle it.
Yeah.
You know, handle somebody. You know, somebody like that, somebody down, somebody in their, in their hardest moments. You know,
Yeah,
and he's
that-
like, no, I'm up for it. I'm up for it. Like, no, I'm gonna take care of you. Like, no.
Mm-hmm.
And he even said, like, no. And the good thing with him though is he doesn't have a problem telling me, sit down, stop.
Yeah.
Like, stop, sit down. What you're doing? Like, no, enough is enough. Stop, sit down. Like, stop. What are you doing?
Well,
I'm
shit,
just
the
like,
issues ain't telling you. The issues you listening, but hey.
right. So
Yeah, it'll be a good test, and it's gonna apply. I think it's gonna apply a lot of pressure to your guys' relationship, like it would anybody's. A lot of tension, a lot of pressure, a lot of frustration, emotions.
yeah,
But yeah, that's where you see somebody's.
that's when you see the true
how
colors.
they really are. Because was it real situations expose fake people?
Yeah.
Not saying he is. I'm just saying people who
No.
are there for with the wrong
Yeah.
intentions, or who are not really down with
Or
you.
people find out like, shit, like maybe this is not what I signed up for. You
Yeah.
know, or maybe I can't handle this. Maybe I thought I was ready, but maybe I'm not.
No, Kevin, we're rooting for you. Just saying.
Yeah. So
Is there a reason why you chose to wait after the 2 weeks? Like not to go straight over there?
yeah, because because I have to do my 1 week appointment and then my 2 week appointment. So it'd be better for me just to be here and do those appointments. You know, since they're so close.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Yeah, because
Yeah.
it's a far it's a far
Because
drive.
it's drive, yeah.
Yeah. Are you
we'll
worried
see.
about that? Are you worried about the relationship putting that pressure?
It's a lot of pressure.
I don't think I'm not like worried, but I'm like,
I think that bird's laughing.
right.
He's like, never mind.
I don't think, well, that's like anybody else. You know what I mean? You're like, wonder.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, damn, like, I hope, like, shit.
Nah,
I hope I
don't-
don't make him snap or him be
I
moody,
don't
him
think
snap at me or
I
be
don't
grouchy.
think I don't think anybody will wonder that though. I think once people who've been together like years, they don't wonder that.
Oh, no.
So-
But that's different. Like,
Well, that's
when
what
you're
I'm saying, not
together
everybody.
15,
Like,
20 years.
Lupe wouldn't wonder that because he's
Yeah,
that's
that's
what I'm
different.
saying.
Of
So
course.
not everybody.
That's different.
it's not everybody.
That's a different situation. I'm talking about like my situation.
Think
So-
it's gonna be.
Huh?
I think it's gonna be interesting.
Yeah. So
Why? What do you think?
No, it's
you
just
say
gonna-
he's rooting for him.
I'm rooting
Oh,
for
yeah,
Kevin,
yeah,
but
yeah,
I'm just saying it's gonna be interesting. It's just like you said, it's
It's all
because
learning
it's not
process.
it's not a hey we're
Because I'm sure
Have
I'm
you
gonna
guys
have my
ever-
moods.
have you like ever like moved in with each other? No, right?
No.
You know what I'm saying? So it's not like you're moving in like, hey, what's up? And you're going straight to like, hey, I'm gonna need you to like help me out.
Yeah.
But I
You'd be
think
like Kevin with the little bell and shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna
Oh,
be.
you know what? Speaking of a bell,
Oh shit! She's getting a bell.
surprisingly at work, the girls bought me this box that has like all kinds of, kind of like what you gave me for Christmas, the box,
I
Yeah.
don't remember.
the sunshine box.
I don't
Remember how it came with all
Nah.
kind?
Well,
Wow, they
fuck,
it was,
fuck
but
Christmas.
it caught me off guard. It did catch me off guard, but I guess my side aides in the cafeteria and my kitchen operator pitched in for it.
Oh, okay.
And it was a pretty good sized box, and it has like everything in there, and it actually comes with a bell. And I'm just like, oh my God, but it came with socks, a blanket, a thing to cover your eyes when you're sleeping. I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna use this for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And but I thought that was real nice of them. You know
No,
what I
that is
mean?
nice of
It
them.
caught me off guard. I didn't even
Yeah.
expect it. So I was just like, oh wow, you know, like dang, okay, you know. So that was nice. But I was like, speaking of Bell, I was like, yep, I'm here.
Yeah.
Hello, any help? Anybody hear me?
That's what I'm saying. Because it's gonna be a challenge for you. It's gonna be a challenge for him.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, especially if he's not used to having to like, I guess, not cater to like someone that's
Well,
down.
Well, take care of.
support somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a big support. A
Yeah. So
kinda
support
like a
system.
caretaker.
Yeah.
So
You got to
it's-
be the what is it? The pillar.
Yeah.
You're being the pillar for somebody emotionally, mentally. If she breaks down and he's just like I can't deal with it, or if he breaks down, that's not the best for the person. You know,
Well,
It's like,
yeah.
you're gonna break down, do that shit in
You
your
gotta
own
do it
fucking
somewhere
way.
else, yeah.
because that's not what the person.
Yeah. Now
Needs
like I
at the
said,
moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now she's kind of gonna get to know how she really
Yeah.
is.
On the flip side, before I forget, on the flip side though, you know, the beautiful thing is that if you guys make it out of it, you guys can make it out of it as a better couple.
Yeah.
Because it's gonna,
Unscarred,
huh?
unscathed.
No, I wouldn't say unscathed. No,
Yeah.
I don't. Definitely not. But it's whatever is there. It's gonna
Yeah.
it's gonna make them even stronger
Mm-hmm.
because it's like, okay, now I know you got me.
It'll
now
bring
I
you
know you
closer.
got me.
Yeah.
Yeah. It'll bring
And you
it'll
guys
bring the
gonna
two
learn
closer.
what ticks, what doesn't
Yeah.
tick, what are the boundaries, and how people. It's
Yeah.
gonna learn how you guys really are.
Yeah. Well, and to me, like, no, like, okay, I can trust you to be my pillar.
Yeah.
Like, I
Yeah.
can trust you with that. You know what I mean? And not to put him in a situation or make him doubt him because of my past, but because I've been in a situation where it wasn't like that.
Yeah.
Where somebody said they were your pillar and found out they weren't. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? When you got put in a situation.
So I guess you're on like two different journeys at the same time.
Yeah.
You're gonna be on a like recovery journey and I guess a relationship journey type of thing.
Yeah.
Well, because then next time something like this happens, you won't say like, "Well, yeah, I'm nervous." You'll be like, "No, he got me. Like,
Yeah.
I know he has me."
Yeah.
Or if vice
Because
versa,
we've never been
he
through
wouldn't.
nothing together
Yeah.
like that. We've never, whether it been him, you know what I mean? We've never been through nothing together.
Yeah. Us, the followers, everybody wants to hear, you know, updates.
The outcome.
I think something like that is like, especially when you haven't had like a long history with the relationship, like years.
Yeah.
I feel something like that can make it or break it.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Legit make it and legit break it.
Yeah.
So that's why I think it's gonna be interesting as well.
No, it is. It will, especially because, respectfully, obviously they're older, so they've
Damn.
been through like
disrespect,
no,
you
no,
Well, we've been
fucking
through-
asshole.
you've been through stuff. So
We've
you-
been through
yeah,
marriages.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you've been
we've been
through
through
stuff.
marriages
so
and
like
stuff like that,
it's
so-
like you're A, you can be stuck in one way, or B, you already know how like okay,
Learn
this
from your
didn't fucking
mistakes.
work.
You learn.
Let's
Yeah.
learn from your mistakes, learn from your know
Mhm.
what you've been through. So like I said, it's definitely gonna be something to like you guys are gonna both learn.
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
stuff.
Both of us. Yeah.
But I said-
Definitely.
but I said, since you guys are obviously more mature adults, I think it might be a little bit better, like in the sense of you guys aren't like immature or
Yeah.
like, don't know how to control your emotions and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Especially like I said, because I'm pretty sure at some point you're gonna get snappy, like you're gonna be upset or you're gonna be in one of those moods where you he
Get all
says
irritable.
Yeah.
Irritable,
Irritated,
yeah,
or when you're telling me I have to
yeah.
eat and I don't want to eat, like I don't want to eat.
Yeah,
Like,
then
I
he's
don't
gonna-
want to. Well, you
yeah.
haven't ate already. You know what I mean? In 12 hours.
You
Like,
call me?
okay, and I'm
Are
still not
you- I was
hungry.
about to say you're gonna say some shit like that, or you counting my hours, like
yeah.
stuff
Like,
that.
okay.
So,
And I'm still not hungry.
but like I said, you guys said, I
Yeah.
think you guys being more mature adults, you guys will probably be able to like, okay, maybe I'm gonna give her time. I'll come back.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna respond to that comment because
Yeah, yeah.
she's out here.
Be
you
more
know.
understanding. I mean, it's definitely going to be a learning.
Yeah.
And then,
Experience.
like, you know how you said you're concerned about the 50%
Yeah.
possibly from work. Have you guys talked about it, or would it be possible for him to financially help you out in a sense? because we're just been talking about physically caretaking
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
and mentally, but not financially. 'Cause
I
that's another
actually haven't
aspect.
even brought that up financially.
Oh, okay.
Is it
Since
because you're
that's
not
something that
comfortable?
no, it's just
Obviously.
because
Obviously.
I just found out last week.
Yeah.
So and me trying to figure out my stuff and write everything down, you know what I mean? I'm just like,
I mean, I think that's
but yeah,
personally, I think that's one of those things where you would also maybe want to bring that up
Yeah.
with Kevin.
yeah. Oh no, definitely.
I mean,
yeah.
it makes sense too, like you just said though, that if you did just find out last week, and you thought you were gonna be good, but now there's
Yeah.
a chance that you might not be. But I mean, you could have hit him up.
I think that's one of those things because it's one thing it's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna take care of you, but you know we got equal income, but then it's like, oh, now I gotta like take care of you and like you gotta take, financially have to help you too. It's like,
Well, because not everybody can at
Yeah,
the same
exactly,
time.
yeah.
And maybe they can, but they're gonna have to sacrifice some things on their end.
yeah. So
Where it's fucking sucks.
we're
And
still
some
rooting for
peop-
you, Kevin. We're still rooting for you.
Yeah. And then some people
Yeah.
they can't, like there's always a way you can, right?
Yeah.
There's always something you could do. There's always corners you could cut to help out. Like you said,
Yeah.
Cut back on
your
spending,
your
yeah.
housing and your car are the most important,
Yeah.
you know. And like me, like I'm pretty sure you know. If you don't know, like I would not let your car go fucking repoed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I would
yeah.
do whatever I can in my control to
Yeah.
help you out with those two major
Yeah.
was it bills or major
Responsibilities.
Financial
Responsibility?
responsibilities.
Yeah. With those two major things,
Yeah.
I would do my best I can.
Yeah.
But I was just curious on that.
Yeah.
Like you said, we're rooting for you.
We're rooting
Yeah.
for Kevin too.
And then you too, you got to work on yourself because it's like he said, you got to learn some new things about yourself
Oh,
too,
yeah.
where you do
Yeah.
got to put your pride in. It's like, damn.
Yeah.
Because you like, nobody likes to feel helpless and vulnerable.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. It puts you in a vulnerable and being helpless. You know what I mean? Where you just throw your hands up and you're literally helpless.
Yeah, no.
Where somebody's not used to being like that. You know what I mean? To be, I'm used
Well,
to just getting up and doing for
not just
myself.
that, you're gonna be in a new environment.
Yeah.
Because it's different where like he's your son, Priscilla's your daughter. Like, you know, you can. Kevin is your significant other, but like you said, you haven't been through a whole life together.
Yeah.
So like you say, you don't want to be a burden, but now you're switching to somewhere else where like it's not. That's not where you normally live. That's not where you normally
Yeah.
stay at. And
Yeah.
it's not someone that you see 24/7.
Well, I'm in his space.
Yeah, so now you're in
yeah.
his spot.
Yeah,
You don't
I'm in
know-
his space.
You don't know if right here, where you live at, you have your own room.
Yeah.
You want to, I don't want no visitors, boom, close the door, that's it. I need this, I need that, and I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But over there, I don't know if you're going to have your own room
Yeah.
or if you're going to, if there's
Go have
visitors
it.
over visiting him.
Yeah.
he
No, and the
has
thing
kids,
is,
and then
is
you
that
don't feel like
it's-
entertaining.
he has stairs. So we've already talked about that. Like, I'm already staying downstairs.
Yeah.
I'm not even trying to go upstairs.
Mhm.
It's not going to happen. And even his sister's like, well, you can carry up there. And then he'd start laughing. And I'm like, yeah, that's not happening. No, I'll stay downstairs. Like, that just is what it is. I'm not trying to hurt myself.
At least offer to carry.
I think it would suck though, like the whole, I don't think I really thought about that, the whole entertaining. Like he has his family over and you're just like, I don't feel like talking to anybody right now.
Yeah, yeah.
And if you're not in a room that you could close the door, it's just like you're just gonna have to be there just talking to people.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I mean, those are challenges I'm going to have to figure out how to deal with.
You can always call us and we'll pick you up.
Huh. I'm like, hey, Lupe, where you picking up that car at?
There you
Can you
go.
come and pick me up at the same time? No, but we'll see. I'm ready. I am ready for the healing process, though. I'm ready to do the surgery and ready for the healing process, though.
And what would you say is the best advice or the best advice pointers that you could give to somebody like myself, somebody like Lupe, who is around your circle, who wants to help you the best way they can to aid you through your recovery and back to health and wellness?
I would just say, like, just always check on the person. I mean, that's probably all it is. Because, I mean, that person may be, like, it may take that person maybe a while, you know what I mean, to, like, work on that pride. And so maybe the first time you ask, they may be like, oh, no, I'm good, thank you, though, but thank you. You know what I mean? But then you ask the next time, it may be the same answer, like, no, I'm good, thank you.
Yeah.
But then when you, like, hey, I'm just checking, see how you're doing, you need anything, be like, oh, you know what, well, yeah, can I get this, or can you help me with this? You know what I mean? So I just think just throughout, just somebody checking on somebody.
Yeah.
You know, even if the answer is still always, no, thank you. But I think just consistently checking on somebody just to reassure that person. You know what I mean? Like, you change your mind. You know what I mean? Like, let me know. You know?
Yeah, I know I struggle with that.
Yeah, I think that's
I don't
just
like
what
to.
it is.
I feel like I'm annoying people, and I take things for face value.
Yeah,
Like you tell me you're okay, I'm gonna take it as you're fucking okay.
yeah,
And you know what? I'm gonna wait for you to let me know you're not okay, because I'm not gonna keep. That's just me.
yeah,
Like with
yeah, yeah,
anybody,
yeah.
I'm not gonna keep
On a
bugging you.
different perspective
I'm
of
not
it.
gonna keep bugging you for me to help you. If you have to wait to ask me, then that's gonna. Then I'm still gonna be here.
You'll keep on waiting.
That door's gonna be. Huh?
Yeah, but
Saying
you're
you'll
gonna keep on waiting.
What do you mean?
They're gonna keep on waiting.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
for you to ask, but you don't ask.
that
Yeah,
door's gonna
yeah.
be open, but I don't
Yeah.
want to be begging. I don't like begging anybody, because then it's like, okay, we both know you need fucking help, but you're gonna have to put your pride to the side, and I
Yeah.
guess, because I'm asking you, but that's after repeated times, you know, like
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
a lot. It's like, you know what? When you need help, you hit me up then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Other than that, I'll just say, how are you doing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
But yeah, I struggle with that too. But Lupus said to save his number on speed dial. People don't even use speed dial, but your favorites. You're gonna be on her
That's
favorites.
Their age is showing too, but okay.
Fuck it. Let that shit show.
Was your
homie.
fave fives from T-Mobile and shit?
Oh.
Hey.
Fuck.
But looking forward to doing the next, because we talked about doing the podcast from the room.
Well, because you're gonna be taking a step.
Because
Well,
I'm gonna be,
not taking a step back, but you're gonna be unable to.
I can't,
to
I won't be
travel.
able to be mobile.
You're
So-
gonna have your scooter.
We talked.
You
No,
ever
I
seen
can't
Saw?
use 2 weeks
Yeah,
bedridden.
for a while though, bro.
You ever seen
Yeah.
the movie Saw with the scooter? That's what I picture right now with the scooter.
Yeah, but not for the next 2 weeks. I won't be able to.
That's true. That's true.
So
And you had a long
and
streak
we-
though too.
Huh?
You had a long streak.
What?
You had a long
Oh
streak
yeah,
of like not missing.
yeah,
But after that, we're talking about doing one in your room.
Yeah.
So to let everybody know, whoever's watching,
yeah. Because I
the
said
update.
like I'm down with that. I mean, tore up, but I'm cool with that. I'm good with
We'll
that.
make it an audio only podcast. We got you.
Damn, I'm gonna look that bad.
I know you're trying to
What?
fucking blur the
Jesus,
face.
man.
Trying to make you feel better.
Instead of being like, nah, you'll be all right. Like you're
Hey,
good.
I got.
Sherry, you could never look bad. Don't worry about
Right?
it. It's like we'll fucking.
With or
all right,
without,
we'll block your
with
face
or without
out.
eyebrows, you're good, girl.
We'll blur you out like when people in the what is it, the National Geographic when they're confessing crimes and shit. We'll blur you out. We got you.
Right? But yeah, so we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah,
See what next week brings. Next Wednesday brings.
yeah. And if you guys make sure you guys go text her, message her, leave a comment right here telling her, you know, wishing her well through her surgery and her recovery. And if you guys have her on Instagram or TikTok, or you have Facebook too, right?
Yeah.
Facebook, message her, wish her well, and like she said, constantly check up on her no matter what.
Yeah, thank you.
And we'll try
Appreciate it.
our best to keep you guys updated, and also with your car business too.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
got to do another one about that to dive more deep into depth about it,
Mm-hmm.
because we just kind of scratched the surface right now, bro.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So appreciate you guys for checking it out.
He's always just scratch.
Appreciate you guys for you guys' support. Please leave a like, subscribe, comment, all that good shit.
Comment, share.
Yeah, all that good shit. And like always, stay fucking savage, y'all. Peace.
Peace out.